and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Kendall and here we talk about all things makeup and all things makeup related. In today's video I am just going to be doing a little look with the Colourpop Hocus Pocus Gather Round Sisters palette. This is what it looks like right here. It is super cute. I got the palette and I also picked up 3 of the liners. I know that this palette is limited edition and you cannot get it anymore. Sold out so quickly on Colourpop's website, and then a few days later they put it on Ulta's website for literally just one day and it's gone. According to Colourpop, you can't get it anymore, but I just have a feeling that they're going to bring it back just because it was such a high demand item and collection as a whole, and it sold out so fast. So I don't know why they wouldn't bring it back if so many people are willing to buy it. But yeah, I'm not going to really harp on this for very long. I'm literally just going to show you a look I did with it. So if you did pick up this palette, maybe it'll give you some, I don't know, a little bit of inspiration on how to use it. But since I know a lot of people can't get this and it is no longer available, I'm not really going to be delving into it as much as I do in all my other reviews. So in this video, I used some new lashes from a brand called Glamnetic. They actually reached out to me a few weeks ago, asked me to go on their website and pick out a few things that they could send me. They did not ask me to do a YouTube video on this. I'm not getting paid for it. They literally just wanted to send me some product, which I'm super grateful for. I think that's so awesome. I don't have a huge following, so the fact that they reached out to me was really cool. With that being said, I am going to be completely honest with how I feel about them, and you will see that a little bit later. Lashes are like not my strong suit. I just started wearing them like this past year. And I know I don't do a good application with them because every time I go back and look at footage, and even like obviously you can see it when you watch, like when I zoom in on my eyes, you can see like half the lash isn't even stuck like on my eyeballs anymore. But it's fine, I'm learning. Maybe one day I'll get it, who knows. But this was super intriguing to me because like magnetic lashes. So apparently the liner is magnetic, which like kind of freaks me out because I'm like, should you be putting like magnetic stuff on your eyeballs? I guess it's safe. I don't know. I didn't really look into it before I did it. So they asked me to pick out 2 lashes and a liner. Lashes that I'm wearing right now are called the Lucky Lashes and they are $29.99. And also they sent me the verified lashes, which are also $29.99. They are both vegan. And the liner that I got is $37.99, and it is the magnetic liquid liner, and I'll show you what that looks like a little bit later. And that I asked for was the magnetic felt tip liner, and I'll pop that up on the screen right there. That one was $42.99, and they sent me this one, which I was kind of bummed out about. Again, they sent it to me for free, so I can't really complain that much. But as soon as I saw what this looked like, I was like, oh, this is going to be a absolute disaster. So you'll see that in a minute. I keep saying you'll see that later in the video. So I'm gonna shut up and we're just gonna go right into it. Bye. All right, so I primed and taped up my eyes. And how cute is this palette? Look at them. Okay, so I'm going into the shade Full Moon, which is a bone colored shade, I would say, and I'm putting that right under my brow bone. Then going into the shade Hello Salem. This is like my skin tone, so this is a great shade to use to blend other shades out with, so super handy. And I'm just putting that right in my transition area. Then I'm taking this purple shade called Dead Man's Toe and I'm putting that right in my crease. These purples in this palette are really, really good. I've heard purples are really hard to make, and I was pretty blown away with how these performed. So I'm just putting that all in my crease, buffing it out. And then I'm going into that other purple shade called Night of Frolic. I'm obsessed with this shade. I think it's so pretty. And I'm putting this in the outer V to deepen it up. And I'm just dragging that along my crease as well. I skipped ahead to my lower lash line and I just took that shade Dead Man's Toe and I'm just putting that right under my lashes down there, buffing that out. And then I took the black shade in the palette called I Call It a Bus. It's black and it's got these little sparkles in it, and I'm just stamping that along the lower lash line, cutting the crease. If you can see, the other eye looks way different than it did before. Halfway through filming, I decided to change things up, so just go with it. Patting down that concealer. Then I'm going in with the shade Wench, which is a silvery, creamy, glittery shade is the best way I can describe it. It comes off a little bit yellow on camera, but it's definitely more of like a very soft, silvery glitter. Then going into the shade I Call It a Bus, that black sparkle shade, and I'm putting that in my outer V because I really want this to be a smoky, purpley, you know, witchy look. Then I took the purple eyeliner. This is the shade Trick or Treat, and I'm just wiggling that in between my lashes and my waterline. And it's time for lashes. So I'm using the Lucky lashes for this look. This is what they look like, super pretty. My application on this eye wasn't that bad. I always have one eye that looks better than the others. Never fails, it's always a thing. So I got that on there, and then here's the moment of truth. Let's see what happens. And I'm amazed. So this was actually really cool. I heard the lashes actually like click into place. As you can see, I'm very impressed because honestly didn't think this was gonna work at all. I thought it was so gimmicky, but it worked. And thoroughly impressed. I mean, look at my face. Moving on to the eye that doesn't ever want to cooperate. As you can see, I just got the eyeliner all over my lashes, didn't notice, and I just keep going. And then I decided it'd be a good idea to just keep packing that eyeliner layer by layer, because that was a good call on my part. This side didn't stick because I clearly didn't do it right. Yikes. Anyway, I cleaned it up after finagling for about 15 minutes, and this is the final look.
Every time we touch, your hands are colder, colder. There's no beating coming from your wooden chest. Frozen grin, a mannequin. When I get closer, I can see the strings that are underneath your vest. If you can cry real tears, then you're gonna cry them all for me. If you can feel real fears.
So that is my eye look using the Gather Round Sisters Colourpop Hocus Pocus palette. I like it. I think it's a fine palette. If you have it, it is limited editions, so they say. I honestly think they're gonna bring it back because I don't believe a word of that they're not bringing it back because there was such a high demand for it. So like, if people are wanting to throw money at you, why wouldn't you bring it back? Well, keep your eyes peeled for it. But yeah, I think it's a nice palette. I like the colors. Everything worked well for me. Everything blended really nicely. I think I'll get a lot of use out of this. I really, really like the color story. Not anything bad to say about it so far. This was just a first impressions. But I will say, if you didn't get your hands on this and for whatever reason they don't bring this back, I wouldn't be too upset about it. There's nothing like spectacular about this palette. It's a nice one to have and I'm glad I have it, but it's not like revolutionary by any means. All right, so let's talk about the lashes real quick. I think magnetic lashes is a really cool concept, and I think this could be a really handy, cool product once I learn how to use it, because when I zoomed you in, as you could see, I had to put so much eyeliner on because I couldn't get like the hang of this. As soon as I pulled this out of the box, I was like, oh, this is going to be an absolute hot garbage fire trash disaster because I cannot handle this. I cannot put eyeliner on with something like this. I'm sure other people can, and that's great, but I cannot. It's not gonna happen. So that's why it kind of turned into a big dumpster fire on my eye. And I'm a little perturbed about it because I like the way my eyeshadow turned out, and then I literally just sabotaged it with this. So that was fun. But I think the pin would work a lot nicer. I wish that's the one that they would have sent me. I did ask for that one when they asked me to choose a magnetic liner. Like I said, they sent it for free, so I can't complain. The lashes, I like them. These are the Lucky lashes. They also sent me these lashes right here, which are the verified ones. So I'll definitely play around with that. I probably destroyed the magnets on this one because I kept like having to adjust it because I just couldn't get the hang of it. But I'm not saying they're bad at all. I think they're super convenient, and I think once I get the hang of it, it'll be really fun. So maybe in a future video, once I kind of learn how to use them, I'll be able to give a more thorough review on them, but this is strictly a first impressions, literally right out of the box. Don't know what I was doing, so take that for what you will. But yeah, I think it's a cool concept, but I definitely need to practice with that way more. Let me know if you have ever tried Glamnetic or any other kind of magnetic lashes. If you have any tips for me or tricks on how to make the application go a little bit better than what I did. Let me know how you like them, if you use them. What are your thoughts? Let me know. As far as the eyeliners go, I really like them. I swatched them all off camera and they're really, really nice. The eyeliners are honestly what got me interested in the collection in the first place. So I'll swatch them right here just so you can see them. I really like Colourpop's eyeliners, and I love these colors that they came out with, especially the red one. But let me just swatch them for you real quick. And that is what the eyeliners look like. They're so pretty. I'm so excited. I honestly think I like the eyeliners more than I like the palette. But that's just me, just because these are so different, and I don't have any of these colors as eyeliners as of yet. So I'm really, really glad I have these. So if it does come back in stock, or Colourpop comes out, or maybe Colourpop does have colors similar to this already, I'm not really sure, but I really do like their eyeliners. All right, friends, that is it. That is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if you picked up the Hocus Pocus palette or anything from the Colourpop Hocus Pocus collection. I'm interested to know what you think about it and how you like it. Let me know down below. And that is it. That is all I have for you today, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.